So we are now at lesson 2 of module 3, which is using gratitude as a happiness tool. Let's read the quote. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. Do you ever think that in the morning? I gotta be honest with you, I don't. And even though like I practice stoicism, I don't like when I wake up, I don't necessarily think initially to myself, "Oh, what a privilege it is to be alive." Um, but I do try to remind myself occasionally, and particularly this. So this is one of the reasons that I'm often rereading Stoic works because I forget all of these things, and I consider myself someone who has pretty good memory, but still, like I've never found a way to like make a quote like this or practice like this of gratitude, like make it stick forever. So I constantly have to repeat these things, and this is why one of the reasons why so many of us we keep reading, whether it's books, newsletters, and this is why I write my newsletter and my articles because we always need reminders, no matter how successful and smart we are. Taking courses and all these things, we do it as reminders because we need those reminders. Um, And in this lesson, we'll talk about gratitude, and this is what we will do. We'll understand the role of gratitude in Stoic philosophy. We'll learn how to cultivate gratitude to enhance happiness. Practice mindful reflection on the present moment, and engage in a daily gratitude journaling exercise. Okay, cultivating gratitude. Um, what does this mean? Just to practice mindfulness, and when I've referred to mindfulness in other lessons as well. Like I just want to emphasize that I don't necessarily mean the Eastern philosophy type of mindfulness. Just like mindfulness is in the way as in being mindful of what you do, your actions, your behavior, your thoughts, always having that self-awareness, right? um, Practicing mindfulness to stay present and aware of yourself, your actions, your thoughts, behavior, um, and reflect on the things you are grateful for each day. And I say each day because that's the thing that we aspire. Like I said, even if it doesn't happen every day, it's fine. Just keep reminding yourself. Always try to do it. Seneca has this quote, and I've talked about this before in other places, but I love it so much because he says, "Look, it's not about what your goals and aspirations are, right? It's not about whether you achieve them or not. It's about having those things that you strive for, those ideals, and every day seeing as a new opportunity to work towards those things. Whether you achieve them or not is not important, right? So every day is a new day. Even if you had a gratitude practice in the past, you gave it up or you never had it, see it today as an opportunity to incorporate it. And if it lasts for some time, that's great. If you stop, you will keep reading personal development, philosophy. People will remind you of doing those things again, and you'll pick it up. So don't be too hard on yourself if you don't practice these things every single day. And then also express gratitude to others and yourself. And that's something that is a little bit more easy because it's a habit of expressing gratitude towards yourself, uh, of being more like appreciative of what you do, like exercising, reading, improving yourself. Be grateful for or be appreciative of what you do because it's hard, it's not easy. Easy is just to lay on the couch and watch movies, right? So, and then also towards others, people you work with, people in your life, just be grateful for everything they do because they don't have to, right? So, exercise. The 1 minute gratitude exercise. I love this one. Um, find a quiet space and take a few deep breaths. Bring your attention to the present moment by focusing on your surroundings, sensations, and thoughts, and identify at least three things you're grateful for in this moment. And I call this a 1 minute exercise because it is really that quick. It's just like one deep breath, one you can do two, um, and then just quickly think about some of the things that you're grateful for, and at the same time, just being fully aware of your sensations and the first thing that pops in your mind. Just not try to direct anything of your thoughts. Identify things that you are grateful for. If someone asks me right away now, I haven't practiced this. What am I grateful for? One, technology, because I'm look, you're not able to see everything, but like this mic, my laptop, I'm recording on my iPhone, um, and a light that I have, and that's it. And I have everything here on my desk, and I have like this is very simple for me to um, take this with me anywhere I go, and I can record a course or a video anywhere. And all I need is my laptop, my mic, and my phone, which I already have with me, and my laptop also I always have with me. Just the mic, right? I need. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you to pay attention to what I say, which is something that I do not um, take lightly. I really respect the fact that every time someone gives me their attention, because it's something worthwhile. That's something that I appreciate. And then three, also having the family resources that we have, our office, having a family business. Those are the things that in the past I would sometimes, complain about. It's like, oh man, always with family and always it's annoying, and complain about certain things because get used to it, right? These days I don't do it anymore. Be more appreciative of it because I've changed my perspective. So these are three things that come to mind quickly, and you can do it right now. Just hit pause, take 1 minute, think about the first three things that come to mind. You don't be afraid of being corny or cheesy or whatever. Just focus on things that you are grateful for. Then another thing that you can try is a daily gratitude journal. And you can set aside dedicated time for journaling about the things that you're grateful for, and try to do this every single day if you see the benefits and you like it. And you don't have to do it always. You can commit to doing this for a week or 2 weeks if you want to include more gratitude in your life. These types of exercises, I love them because it's like meditation, right? I meditated consistently for, I can't exactly recall, but a few years ago, like I think I did it for like two 2 years or something, very consistently, somewhat 2 to 3 years, maybe more. I can't remember. But last several years, I haven't been meditating so consistently because I extracted a lot of benefits and training and a changed perspective through meditation that I still feel to this day because I did it for a few years. Now, okay, I'm not saying that if you do some gratitude journaling for a week, they'll completely change your life. But if you do it a few weeks over a year, do 1 week and then a month later do another week or whatever, or if you do it every single day, if you like it. My point is this: is you can be flexible and fluid with this stuff, right? Do something that um, works for you. You don't have to be rigid, but extract the benefits. Try to go deeper. Always think about, okay, what are some of the things that I'm like, how am I changing? How is my mind changing? And I can tell you about the gratitude journaling. I also did that for like I focused on that for maybe 1 or 2 years or something, where I would regularly do the gratitude journaling, and for a while also I kind of trained myself to think about the three things that I'm grateful for first thing in the morning, just in my mind. I'd write them down. Woke up and I would just think, okay, what am I? And after a while, it was the same things like, oh, the weather, family, house, work, you know, health. So after a while, it kind of got a little bit, repetitive, but that was the point because I repeated those things so often that I still feel the benefits of it as soon as I sometimes I just remember that period. Like tell myself, "Oh, remember when you woke up and thought about the things that you were grateful for, or remember when I meditated." And some people don't agree. They say, "Yeah, you have to do it for your life. It's just like exercising," and I agree with that also. But I also say that look, everyone's different, right? Like for me, I meditated for the benefits, not necessarily for the activity. I exercise because that is directly, if you stop exercising, you'll feel weaker and less, you'll have less energy. But I feel the same as, when I meditated towards the end and I got those benefits of always being aware of my thoughts. As soon as I notice that I'm overthinking, I notice it. I see, I start observing my thoughts, and I've incorporated those practices in my life. And what I want to share with you is that all the things that you are doing now, they will pay off. They will have a benefit. You will change the way you live. You will be able to cope with things better. You will be more grateful and appreciative of the things that you have. And this is true for everything everything in Stoicism, whether it's the health things that we talked about, wealth things, now happiness. All of these things will help you to improve. And it's the same thing with this gratitude journaling. Just give it a try, see what you feel like. If you feel it's beneficial, keep doing it and apply that same mentality to everything. With these types of things, we all see the benefits. The question is, how much do you need it, right? And you can see within yourself how much you need it and see what it's like. Ultimately, the main goal is look at your life. Do you have some form of gratitude? If you feel like you don't have it, practice more. If you feel like you're in balance, maintain it, and that is really the key.